Folks, this is Mike Score, the lead singer of the band A Flock of Seagulls. They were very, very popular in the early 80s. Perhaps my favorite song by this band is Space Age's Love Song. I love that song. I remember hearing that song when I was maybe in 4th grade, and it had a profound influence upon me. I finally found the song again in 2002, 2003. Yay, rah rah. But why in the hell am I singling out Mike Score of the band A Flock of Seagulls? Get that damn mouse off the screen. Because in 2005, how many of you remember that show, Hit Me Baby One More Time? And what that show did was brought old acts from the past and current acts of the day. And they would have, the band A Flock of Seagulls was one of the bands brought back. And so was Vanilla Ice. What a goddamn joke, but I digress. He wasn't gangster, he was wankster. But I digress. Anyways, what were they? And they brought some new bands. I don't remember the new bands who played on this one night. Must have not been important. I like the old music. I like the 80s music. I like the 70s music. The music of the first time for the 1990s, but I digress. Music of the day, how dare you call it music? The rap in the 90s was cool, but today it's seed rap crap. Do you get the picture? The music died. I wish the music would come back alive. I'm trying to bring the music back to life with my songs. But I digress. But anyways, they would have one of the new bands sing their songs and one of the old songs from the old bands. And they would likewise have one of the old bands sing one of their old songs and one of the new songs by the new bands. Well, they got the Michael Score's band, A Flock of Seagulls, and they were talking about the lead singer, Michael Score, and they said he lived in Cocoa Beach, Florida, at the time. And I got to thinking, it's almost been 20 years. If I had tried to find out how to get in contact with Michael Score in the 80s, I would have never been able to do so. But it's 20 years. He's probably let down and discarded. So I simply dialed 411 on the telephone. Asked for the operator came on. And I'm like, "Can you get me Cocoa Beach, Florida?" And Mike Score. And surprise, surprise! I called the number. The man answered the phone. Hello. I'm like, "Is this Mike Score of the band A Flock of Seagulls?" The answer was, "Who wants to know?" I'm like, "I'm my Chris. I'm trying to be a rapper or singer one day, and I'd really appreciate some camaraderie or feedback from a star who's made it." And we talked, and he mentioned what you got to do is you got to get the demo. I got to see if you're good, because if you're crap, I'm not going to waste time helping someone who's crapping when I can be helping someone who deserves to be helped. I mean, you don't want to be in the like that awful Chinese guy. I can't remember his name. I answered William Hung, yeah, and then he said, yeah, he had his 15 minutes of fame. Now he's gone. But you got to get me a demo. So I got a song, and I'm about to have another song demo. So Michael Score, if you see this video, please email me at thepresidentchristopher@gmail.com. That's ThePresidentChristopher, and I will get you the demo. I know it's been 22 years since I've talked to you, but hey, I'm not giving up. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. I know it took 22 years to get a demo, but When you like me, when you live in the middle of Shitsville, Nowheresville, with for 100 miles in any given directions, nobody with any musical know-how, it's kind of hard. But thank God today for the age of the internet. You can reach out to people from the middle of Shitsville, Nowheresville, in the middle of your desert, and reach out to Hollywood. But I digress. I'm going off from tangents. I apologize, but Michael Score. Hold on. I need to meet you face to face. Give me a second. So, Mike Score. I'm Wildman Chris. I'm the guy who called you in Cocoa Beach, Florida, in 2005. I got the demo. Now, are you willing to listen to my demo and see if you can help me, or at least give me some feedback? I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Once again, you can email me at thepresidentchristopher@gmail.com. Now we'll get back to you ASAP. Yeah, I want to make it in the music business. I want to get a little cosmetic surgery. I want to be a star. But one of the most important reasons I want to get my message across the nation, because I got things that need to be said, and I got people that need to hear what I'm saying. Damn. If only I was a good-looking guy. But cosmetic surgery, if my song makes it in the business, I can get my hair transplant. I can be a good-looking guy. And I can look young again. Damn. Baby, punch my face. I'm a basket cake. Baby, punch my face. Broke my back so you would love me, but instead you stood above. You spit me out, you kick me down. I hate you'll never love me.